Hey, what's going on to you Sagittarius out there? Hope y'all are having a great day. So for you, you have the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, and then you have the Temperance. So for you Sagittarius, the Temperance represents Sagittarius anyway. Um, so for you, you're pretty much in a situation for you Sagittarius where a lot of you very much so, um, some of you Sagittarius are a little bit, um, excuse me, some of you Sagittarius are a little bit, you're taking some sort of situation very seriously, but you're learning how to be patient. What you're taking seriously, a lot of you Sagittarius are taking matters of your heart seriously, right? You want to be in love. You Sagittarius want to be in a relationship, right? And at the same time, because of that fact, a lot of you Sagittarius don't want to be in a situation where a person just looks at you Sagittarius like you're like just uses you and then throws you away. You actually want to be respected, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing essentially wrong with that. I would want to be in a relationship where I'm respected, you know, and I actually get what it is that I want, right? Because it's not just about the person who I'm going out with, but I have to. But see, I get it though, right? Because I have to state these things that I want, what it is, some of the things that I want. Not because I'm getting so much of what it is that I want to the point where I'm just using the other person. That's not what it is at all. What it is the fact that I don't get anything. Relationships is just like, oh, okay, for me. So I definitely understand what it is that you got going on. What you want is a healthy relationship. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really nothing too spectacular like that, right? Like, it's not, like a lot of you Sagittarius aren't even really asking for like action all the time. And the thing is that the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords is about how a lot of you Sagittarius, again, a lot of you Sagittarius very much so are, a lot of you Sagittarius are just like, you're doing much better in certain ways, but in other ways, I know a lot of Sagittarius are going through something off of YouTube, right? Like off camera. And this goes to show what it is that I was saying the other time that I made a video about you Sagittarius is the truth. A lot of y'all fire signs be low-key, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fire signs be sad about their dispositions. How? Because the Sagittarius that I was speaking to literally was saying the same thing. And there's nothing funny about that. Well, I'm saying that to say that I did that to show that it's ironic, because I say this stuff because I just know, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Virgo. I pay attention to the details, right? So it's like I'm observant. So it's like, of course I'm gonna notice something like that, right? Because how could I not notice that? And the point that I'm trying to make here is the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords is that, so a lot of you Sagittarius, you have to fix this mentality, this funk that a lot of you are in, because a lot of you have this mentality right now that things are going downhill for you. And that's not necessarily even really the case really whatsoever. The Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands right here speaks to how a lot of you Sagittarius very much so are in a position where what it is that you Sagittarius really want to do is, you Sagittarius just want to be able to actually find love. But at the same time, number one, you have to do a couple of things. You Sagittarius got to get whatever, because I see it far too often from Sagittarius. Y'all are very cherry and happy because you do all of that to keep yourself from really, sometimes y'all feel that way. Y'all feel good, but then sometimes it's also to stop y'all from feeling that kind of darkness that's in y'all heart. And what I'm trying to tell y'all is, y'all got to stop trying to act like that doesn't exist and embrace that level of darkness. See, What you have to learn to do is sometimes it's healthy to be sad. As long as, I mean, granted, as long as you don't take it too far, but it's healthy to be sad. Just like people could do wild stuff in happiness. People could do wild stuff in disappointment, right? So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, as long as you control that, you're good. So what I'm trying to say is, feel whatever it is that you Sagittarius are feeling. The next step for you, like I've been telling y'all, the next step for you after you feel it and you identify it, right? Or you feel it, you have to identify it. You have to ask what it is. What is disappointing you? What got you Sagittarius to the point where you're in this type of shape? And then you have to ask yourself afterwards, how can you heal that? What are you going to be able to do? Because that's what it is that I do with myself, right? But I've seen this stuff all too many times, how it is that the Sagittarius, y'all will not allow yourselves to feel anything other than happiness. Y'all will not allow yourselves one bit, any kind of iota whatsoever, to feel anything other than happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. That's it. And that's not real. You know what I'm saying? That's not real. 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands. You know, the 6 of Pentacles, the transition card, and then you have the Devil card, right? This right here represents when you Sagittarius are able to accept that about yourselves and really find out how you can heal that. That is when you Sagittarius will understand you don't always have to smile all the time. You can be happy, but you don't always have to smile all the time. Not smiling all the time is a healthy thing. So you know, let's clarify some of these cards now. Let's clarify the 8 of Cups. We need to dive into this. Let's find out what's going on with this. The Sun card, the 9 of Cups, the Tower, 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords. The Sun card, the 9 of Cups, and the Tower, you want to feel joy. You want things to be okay. You would like it for things to be okay. But the Tower right here represents how this is a situation for you where, you know, you Sagittarius, there's just some things going on in your life where, you know, again, you really want a relationship. You would really like one. And why is it that it's so difficult for you to where you spreading all this joy and happiness and stuff like this, which is what everybody say that they want, but it seems like you're always the single horse, right? You're always the single individual, right? The 5 of Wands and the 3 of Swords represent it, you know, and part of the reason why is because, like it is that I've been saying, maybe it's because you Sagittarius, maybe it's because you Sagittarius are too advanced. Okay, cool. I thought my family was coming through. But anyway, yeah, maybe it's because of the fact that you're just too advanced. Maybe it's because there's some things that you have to fix in you. And I'm not saying, now granted, I'm not saying that you're going to miraculously find the one for you when you fix this. I'm not telling you some hocus pocus garbage, right? Some spookism. What I'm trying to tell you is the fact that when you work this out, right, it's going to become a lot easier for you to be single due to the fact that you're not putting who you are, your entire existence, on a relationship, and that if you're not in one, then you're just piece of trash, garbage, crack, all this other type of stuff. So let's clarify the Devil card. Some of you Sagittarius may feel like you cursed. That's not true though. You have the Strength card, the Temperance, the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, and then it is what it is, whatever. I already drew 6, whatever. And then you have the Chariot card. The Strength, the Temperance, and the Ten of Wands represents, once again, that's not true though. So you know what I mean? Ten of Wands. You're buying into the dysfunction. You're buying into that going down deeper, down deeper, down deeper, down deeper. That you're letting it compound on itself, and you shouldn't do that. The Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot represents because you have people that legitimately do care about you. For real. You know, I care. You know, I was talking to this Sagittarius literally yesterday, you know, and she was talking about how it is that, you know, she doesn't like the fact that, you know, just making certain decisions or whatever. And I'm just like, and I'm just trying to tell the person, like, yo, you really gonna have to be okay with these decisions though, because time is something that you can never go back to. You can never reverse that. So you have to get to and the thing is that she can't live with some of the decisions that she made. She's gonna have to, because you can't go back on certain decisions that you made. You can't. That's time. You can't. Have you ever heard of anybody going back in time? And all the times that you've heard of people going back in time is cap. No one has went back in time. No one has went back in time, because you would have to go ahead, build two machines. One for the past that you set in, one for the present time that you came back from being in the past, because time traveling creates a redundancy. Shout outs to our seer. So you would have to create two, right? But then you're leaving the future, right, where there is a time machine to go back into the past, where the technology has not caught up to where the time machine can even exist, or such thing can even exist at that time, right, at that particular time, or what have you, or I should say more accurately, the technology that is available, because the technology may have existed, but the technology that is available is not available to the public yet to be able to actually create the time machine. So it's like, so even if you were to go back, the time machine wouldn't even be fully functional anymore, due to the fact that you're in a time where the technology that is available to the public is not readily available to actually create a time machine. So what? So it's cap. This is doctored photos. It's cap. So you Sagittarius can't go back in the past. You have to be able to accept the fact that you have done certain things, you've made certain decisions, and that you have to figure out a way to live with that. That's because, truth be told, everybody has things that they have done that they are not proud of. So that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace.